Now, suppose we are given these two sorts, A plus root C, and we have B plus root D. Now, if we equate this sort, we have that A plus root C is equal to B plus root D. So from this equation, let us group the real parts together, which is A and B, and also let us group the radical parts together, which is root of C and root of D. So we have that A minus B is equal to root D minus root C. Now, it follows that the left-hand side and the right-hand side is equal if they are both equated to 0. So we are saying that if A minus B is equal to 0, A is equal to B. Also, if root D minus root C is equal to 0, root D is equal to root C. Therefore, we are saying that D is equal to C if you take the square of both sides. So we can use the concept of equality of sorts to be able to find the square root of a mixed sort because irrational parts are independent. Now, let us strengthen this idea with an example. Now, looking at this question, we are asked to find the square root of 5 plus 2 with 6. So the first thing we do is that let the square root of 5 plus 2 with 6 be equal to root A plus root B. So we have it that the square root of 5 plus 2 with 6 will be equal to root of A plus root of B. So the first step is that we are going to square both sides. So if we square both sides, we have that square, we take out root, so we are left with 5 plus 2 with 6 at the left hand side equal to, now from the right hand side, this becomes root of A all squared plus root of B all squared plus 2 multiplied by root AB. So we know that square will take out root and square will take out root. So we are left with 5 plus 2 multiplied by root 6 equal to A plus B plus 2 multiplied by root AB. Now, from the concept of equality of sorts, we have that the real part will equate and also the radical part will be equated. So we have this to be A plus B equal to 5. And also we have 2 multiplied by root AB equal to 2 multiplied by root 6. So let's call here equation 1. Now at this point, 2 can take out 2 and also root can take out root. So therefore we have that AB is equal to 6. Let's call here equation 2. Now we have obtained two equations which we can now solve simultaneously to be able to obtain the values of A and B. First, from equation 1, we have that A is equal to 5 minus B. So we will substitute this value into equation 2. So we have that from 2, this becomes 5 minus B multiplied by B equal to 6. So 5 times B is 5B, minus B times B is minus B squared equal to 6. So if we rearrange this becomes B squared minus 5B plus 6 equal to 0. Now at this point, we have obtained a quadratic equation in terms of B. So to obtain the values of b, we are going to use the factorization method. So I will look out for two integers that their sum is equal to -5 and their product is equal to 6. And the two integers are -2 and -3. So the equation becomes b squared minus 2b minus 3b plus 6 equal to 0. Now we can group terms. This becomes b, open bracket, b minus 2 minus 3, open bracket, b minus 2 equal to 0. Now let us factor out b minus 2. So this becomes b minus 3 all multiplied by b minus 2 equal to 0. So it follows that b minus 3 is equal to 0 or b minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have that b is equal to 3 or b is equal to 2. Now, to obtain the values of a, we are going to substitute b equal to 3 and b equal to 2 into equation 1. So from 1, we have that a plus b is equal to 5. So therefore, for b equal to 3, we have that a plus 3 is equal to 5. So therefore, a is equal to 5 minus 3. A is equal to 2. Also, for b equal to 2, we have that a plus 2 is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 minus 2. So therefore, a is equal to 3. So therefore, the square root of 5 plus 2 root 6, we said that it was equal to root a plus root b. So this is equal to root 2 plus root 3, and this happened twice. Thus, we have been able to obtain the square root of the method given to us. Now, let us provide solution to question number 2. So, in this question, we are asked to find the square root of 14 minus 4 root 6. So, we have that let the square root of 14 minus 4 root 6 be root m minus root n. So that is to mean that the root of 14 minus 4 root 6 will be equal to root m minus root n. The first step here is that we are going to square both sides. So therefore, we have that square will take out root. So at the left-hand side, we have 14 minus 4 root 6. Also, at the right-hand side, we have m minus 2 multiplied by root m n plus n. When you expand this bracket, you are going to obtain this expression here. So we have that this is 14 minus 4 root 6 equal to, we can rearrange the right-hand side, we have m plus n minus 2 root m n. So at this point, 14 will be equated to m plus n, and also minus 4 root 6 will be equated to minus 2 root m. So as we begin to equate terms, this becomes m plus n equal to 14. Let's go here equation 1, and we have minus 2 multiplied by root m n equal to minus 4 multiplied by root 6. So minus here, we cancel that minus here. If 2 divide itself, we have 1. If 2 come into 4, we are left with 2. So therefore, we have root m n is equal to 2 root 6. Now, to eliminate this square root here, we can take the square of both sides. So therefore, this becomes mn equal to 2 root 6 all squared. And this is equal to 4 times 6, which is equal to 24. So we have that mn is equal to 24. Let's call here equation 2. Now, the next step is that we are going to solve equation 1 and equation 2 simultaneously to be able to obtain the values of m and n. So we have that for equation 1, we have m plus n equal to 14. And for equation 2, we have m n equal to 24. So equation 1 and equation 2. For 1, we can make m the subject. So we have that m is equal to 14 minus n. So we will substitute this expression into equation 2. So we have that this becomes 14 minus n, all multiplied by n, equal to 24. So 14 times n is 14n, minus n times n is minus n squared, equal to 24. So if we rearrange, we have that this becomes n squared minus 14n plus 24 equal to 0. Now let us provide the solution for this quadratic equation. So we look for two integers that their sum is equal to negative 14 and their product is equal to 24. The two integers are minus 12 and minus 2, because minus 12 plus minus 2 is minus 14, and minus 12 times minus 2 is 24. So we have minus 12 and minus 2. So this becomes n squared minus 2n minus 12n plus 24 equal to 0. So if we group them, this becomes n, open bracket, n minus 2 minus 12, open bracket, n minus 2 equal to 0. Now we are going to factor out n minus 2 and we combine n and minus 12. So we have n minus 12 multiplied by n minus 2 equal to 0. So we have it that n minus 12 is equal to 0, or n minus 2 is equal to 0. So therefore n is equal to 12, or n is equal to 2. Now, having obtained the values of n, we will substitute this value into equation 1 to obtain the values of m. So from equation 1, we have that m plus n is equal to 14. So for n equal to 12, we have that m plus 12 is equal to 14. So m is equal to 14 minus 12. M is equal to 2. Also, for n equal to 2, we have that m plus 2 is equal to 14. So we have that m is equal to 14 minus 2. So m is equal to 12. So we have it that m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 12. Also, we have m equal to 12 and n is equal to 2. So therefore, the square root of 14 minus 4 root 6 is giving us root m minus root n. So this will be equal to root of 2 minus root 12, but root 12 can be simplified to be 2 root 3. So therefore, this becomes root 2 minus 2 root 3. Or we have it that this is giving us root of 12 minus root of 2. And recall that root 12 is simplified to be 2 root 3. So this becomes 2 root 3 minus root 2. Thank you so much for watching. We have been able to provide solutions for the 2 questions given to us. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. And please like this video. By doing that, you are encouraging us to do more videos. Thank you for doing that. Bye.